it wasn't a good time to be black in a mostly all-white city. So me and my brothers and sisters, again, we could go to the farthest corner of that 10 acres and not just kind of unwind.
To be safe.
It felt safe.
Yeah.
And that was probably the most important part of it. But it was kind of nice growing up. We didn't have a lot, but we did with that land. And it was nice looking around us in the trees and hearing the birds. God, this is ours. That was a good feeling. And there was parents who said, "That's a nice piece of land." Yeah, but it didn't mean that. It didn't mean money. This might sound kind of corny, but it sounds like Michael Jackson's Never Never Land. He can go there and play with his animals. We could do that.
Yeah.
We could play with the animals, or when a pig had babies, or a cow had a calf, or new chickens were born. It was something that nobody else had. Although we were poor, living in a city where most parents, our friends' parents, worked for Boeing. Although we were poor, but there was riches in that, in living there. Like you said, we felt safe there. But I will say that my dad slept with a loaded .45 in his nightstand and a loaded shotgun at the door. And this is just me and my brother and my sister, knowing where they grew up at in Louisiana. And my dad was born in 1907. And when were slaves freed? In 1865? He barely missed it.
Yeah.
So my grandparents, no doubt, were slaves. My mother and father being sharecroppers, it still bothers me to this day. Being sharecroppers was the same thing. Yeah. It was just slavery.
Yeah. They just called it something different.
Something different.
Yeah. That was Jim Crow South, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that property meant a lot. I actually watched them, George. I watched my house. 2 had burned down, but I watched the Renton School District bulldoze my house over. Just sat there on the fence.
So it was after they took it.
After they took it.
Yeah.
I saw them put up a chain and signs. No trespassing. Something that I knew I came home from the hospital to that property. That's all I knew. So to see that house just pushed over, and it upset me for a long time. I think that helped in the way my life went for many, many years.